Did you know that Ares, the god of war, was not always the bloodthirsty monster he became? The whispers of his past, like the rustle of forgotten leaves, are carried on the wind, barely audible above the clang of his armor and the roar of his chariot. They speak of a time before the rage, before the insatiable thirst for battle, before the crimson stain that forever marked his name. Ares, born of Zeus and Hera, was once a child of laughter and light. He was the embodiment of youthful vigor, his eyes sparkling with mischief, his smile as bright as the sun. He loved the thrill of the hunt, the camaraderie of his brothers and sisters, the joy of a good game of discus. He was a warrior, yes, but one who fought for honor, for justice, for the protection of his family. His first taste of war came during the Titanomachy, the epic battle between the Olympians and the Titans. He fought alongside his father, his brothers, his sisters, their combined strength of force to be reckoned with. He saw the horrors of war firsthand, the bloodshed, the pain, the loss. But he also saw the courage, the sacrifice, the unwavering loyalty that bound them together. He saw the beauty of a united front, the strength of a shared purpose. It was during this time that he met Aphrodite, the goddess of love. She was a vision of grace and beauty, her laughter like the tinkling of silver bells. He was drawn to her, not by lust, but by a deep, unspoken understanding. They were kindred spirits, both passionate, both driven by a desire for something more than the mundane. They found solace in each other's company, a refuge from the chaos of the battlefield. Their love was a secret, a whispered promise in the shadows. They met in hidden groves, their laughter echoing through the trees, their touch a spark of forbidden fire. They were two souls intertwined, their love a beacon in the darkness. But their secret was not meant to stay hidden. The whispers of their affair reached the ears of Hera, the queen of the gods, and her fury was a storm that threatened to engulf the heavens. She saw their love as a betrayal, a challenge to her authority. She vowed to punish them, to break their bond, to extinguish the flame that burned so brightly. Hera's wrath was swift and merciless. She unleashed her fury upon Ares, twisting his heart, turning his love into a burning rage. She poisoned his mind, filling it with images of betrayal, of pain, of loss. She made him see Aphrodite as a temptress, a deceiver, a source of his suffering. The once playful warrior became a monster, his laughter replaced by a guttural roar, his eyes burning with a cold, calculating fury. He turned his back on his family, on his friends, on the gods who had once been his allies. He embraced the darkness, the chaos, the bloodshed. He became the god of war, a symbol of destruction, a harbinger of death. His love for Aphrodite, once a source of joy, became a twisted obsession. He saw her as a prize to be won, a trophy to be displayed, a source of power to be wielded. He fought for her, not out of love, but out of a desperate need to prove his worth, to reclaim the power he felt he had lost. He became a force of nature, a whirlwind of destruction, his name whispered with fear and awe. He led armies into battle, his laughter echoing through the carnage, his bloodlust a terrifying spectacle. He reveled in the chaos, the pain, the suffering. He became the embodiment of war, a living testament to the destructive power of rage. But even in the depths of his madness, a flicker of his former self remained. He still felt the sting of betrayal, the pain of loss, the emptiness that gnawed at his soul. He still remembered the warmth of Aphrodite's touch, the sweetness of her laughter, the love that had once filled his heart. He sought solace in battle, in the thrill of the kill, in the fleeting sense of power that came with victory. But it was a hollow victory, a fleeting illusion. The emptiness within him grew, a gaping wound that no amount of bloodshed could heal. He became a prisoner of his own rage, a slave to the darkness that consumed him. He was a god, yes, but a broken one, a shadow of his former self. He was Ares, the god of war, and his story was a cautionary tale, a reminder of the destructive power of anger, the price of betrayal, and the enduring pain of a love lost. But the whispers of his past, faint and fragile, still linger. They speak of a time before the rage, before the darkness, before the crimson stain that forever marked his name. They speak of a time when Ares was not the god of war, but a child of laughter and light, a warrior who fought for honor, for justice, for the protection of his family. And perhaps, just perhaps, somewhere deep within the depths of his rage, a flicker of that former self still burns, a faint hope that one day he might find his way back to the light.